everyone, Ian here. I can't still believe this actually happened. I gave my first ever talk at Brighton SEO, one of the world's largest digital marketing conference. And not just that. I was the first speaker on the main stage opening day one of the entire event. Talking about pressure, I felt it that day. But here's the thing, what looked confident on the stage actually happened months before that moment. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I got there, from when I submit the application form to how I prepare for my talk and stepping on that main stage, the biggest lesson that I've learned along the way. Let's rewind that step a little bit. I have been in the website and SEO's world for years, helping coaches and service-based businesses to turn their website visitor into paying clients. But for a long time, I stay behind the scene. You know the feeling when you know your stuff, you're doing a great job, but not really being visible on the big stage. You know the feeling. Then few friends who have attended Brighton SEO conference before, and some of them even have the privilege to speak on the stage, message me to say, Ian, I need to see you speak on the stage. I was like, no, that can't be me. I almost talked myself out of it because honestly, I didn't feel big enough to be on that stage. But with a bit of encouragement from a few friends who have attended the event and listened to the talk, that said, go in and submit the form. So I decided to submit the form anyway. And I choose the topic, Bejoin Ranking, the invisible gaps that kills website conversion. And the reason why I choose that topic is because while everyone talk about traffic and keywords, not enough people are talking about what really happened after someone lands on your website. And I wanted to help in that way. So after a few weeks, I got an email that said, you are in. And not just in, I'm going to be on the main stage, first slot, opening the entire show. You know that feeling, you know the pressure. It was so real. Then, happy dance here and there and thinking about, am I big enough to be on the stage and all that? After all that worn off, I went all in into the preparation mode. I wanted one to nail my message. And the reason is because I didn't want to be just another SEO speaker teaching SEO. I wanted to shift how people think about SEO and their website. That was my message I needed to get across. 2, clarity over complexity. SEO is a world where things can sound very technical and very complex. I wanted my talk to make one big idea stick. And that is, your website job is not just to attract, but to convert. And that was my key message. I wanted to make that really clear and keep it simple. Rehearsing in a real condition. I mean, I practice it as if my life depends on it. And I also practice as if I was on a live stage. I stand to practice. I use mirror to see how I'm pacing and how I'm giving eye contact. I also time myself pay each slide. And I see myself in that stage delivering the talk. So I didn't just practice, but I make it look real. And I create an environment where I practice it to make it look like a real condition. Because Muscle memory is real, and I wanted to make the energy come across that way. Yes, I did record myself several times. And when I go through some of those few replays, it makes me go, wow, how we have got to this stage. And I could see how I could improve my pacing, my turn, and the transition. I also reach out to a few friends who have also, one was a 4-time speaker, to see how they're feeling, and also reach out to people who have been in the conference and spoke in that conference before. And they see a few things to me to encourage me to keep practicing. But one of the things that they say that stick with me was, you are not there to impress. You are there to impact. If you're on a mission to create a big impact with what you do now, you know how that feels. And that was the moment that everything shifted. Now, let's fast forward to BrightonSEO conference day. It's day one. The stage is huge. The light is on. And the audience are ready. I'm literally putting BrightonSEO event on day one. Take a deep breath and I start. Within 30 seconds, all the nerves disappear. And it was just me, my message, and the audience connecting. I could see people nodding, taking notes, leaning in. And when I eventually finished my talk, the applause was so real. Then after my talk, there was a break time. People come to me to say something like, that talk changed how I think about website strategy. Other people say things, you made SEO feel human again. That was when it really hit me that visibility is not about being perfect. It's about being useful. What is the biggest lessons that I've learned after going through this process? My first BrightonSEO talk. Number one, your story matters. You see, people connect with your view on the subject. So your story is important and people will be willing to listen to your story. Number two, confidence comes from preparation. Every practice, preparations that I've done make that stage feel smaller. I cannot overemphasize that confidence comes from preparation. Lesson number three, visibility, reward, courage. If you are waiting to have courage before you actually become visible, you might be waiting for eternity. The opportunity that comes after that talk, totally worth the nerves. If there is any takeaway from this video, is this: don't wait until you feel ready to share what you do know. Clarity comes from doing, not delaying. That's how I did it. My first BrightonSEO talk, from submitting the form to being on stage to deliver my talk. If you found this type of video helpful and inspiring, give it a like and subscribe and comment below. I would like to know, what is one visibility goals that you have been putting off? If I can stand on that stage, you can take your next big step. See you in my next video.